What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Nita Flying High, and you tuned in to another one. So, I was on Twitter a couple days ago, well, as you see, and I came across the first photo right here on the right, I guess on that one right here, and I was like, who is this girl? I was like, hold on now, who is this girl? And I was just on Twitter. I was like, wait. We need to know who she is. And so I hopped into the comment section, and shout out to that person that dropped her name. Was it Aïcha Cámara? And she joins the first team preseason training with Barça Femení. And of course, we did some research on her, and because we want to know who is this new girl Barça has been, not to say hiding from us, because apparently she's from a small little town called Sabadell, Spain. And I just think this is amazing, because she is literally coming through the ranks of Barça, and she came into my awareness. She came just out of nowhere. I'm like, hold on now. And I think this is phenomenal. So, as you all know, me and ChatGPT, we had to talk about this. So, yeah, let's talk about it. So, her significance in this preseason, of course, she's going to be able to read a lot of these energies, but the girl's already a winner. All right, the girl's already a winner. The girl has already won a World Cup with Spain U20. U19, okay? And it looked like she wearing the number 6 jersey, right? Doesn't it look like she wearing the number 6 jersey? That's my number. So I wasn't surprised when I saw it. I was like, oh shit, she got my number on too. But yeah, man, Barça, shout out to y'all. Y'all got a black center back coming through. Now we only know we got Salma, Vicky, but her, now she's definitely a head turner, okay? She's a head turner. And I was like, yo, I was so happy because I was like, we ain't seen it, fam. We ain't seen no black center back for Spain. Let's be real, ninja. And so I'm like, hold on. Is she from Spain? So I was giddy, bro. I was super excited. So let me talk about it. Her preseason call-up is not just a preseason call-up. It's a signal, all right? Let's see what we said. Let's see what ChatGPT said here about Miss Cámara. All right. Ooh, Barça. It says, why is her emergence a spiritual significance? Black Spanish defender? That's rare energy, especially in Barca's back line, which has often leaned on technical positional players within European roots. Aïcha brings a new vibrational code, a divine disruptor rooted in protection, power, and presence. Barca's youth to first team transition. She's walking the same path as legends from La Misa, that's what you'll call it, through Barça B, because this is where she's been at, Barça B, into the main frame. Like, we don't know if she's going to get, I couldn't find information if she's going to be with the first team yet, but we know she's with the ladies in preseason currently. So this is how I came across, because they showed us on Twitter. I was like, oh, who is she? Once again, this is sacred geometry unfolding in motion and unfolding in divine timing. Like I said, Euro 19 European champion with Spain, already a champion in Europe. That means she felt what it means to defend at the highest stage at youth level. The inner coding already installed type shit. Now, I wanted to go across, because I wanted to go to this article that I found about her. The Can Puiggener neighborhood recognizes Aïcha Cámara, Barça player and U19 European champion. The Sabadell, I'm sorry, I'll pronounce that. That team which already won the 2024 edition, was chosen in the best team of the tournament. And like I said, Google Translate from that language to English is kind of different, okay? But the girl was celebrated on her way home type shit, like returning, right? Okay, let's read for this article real quick. As if a real celebrity were treated, Can Puiggener received with honors and a great party at, like I said, the translation is crazy. Aïcha Cámara, raised in the neighborhood all her life, was proclaimed champion of Europe sub-19 with the Spanish team. For a few weeks ago, after a immaculate tournament, Cámara is part of the staff of Barca's subsidiary and has been consolidated as one of the great players of the future in this country. With this June title, it already adds up to 2 continental champions in the category. This year, in addition, it was a key piece in achieving the trophy. She was a key piece in achieving the trophy. Distributing every unit as a defensive player, goddamn, and later being chosen as the ideal team of the competition. In fact, the state combined only fit a goal. Damn, what the fuck? Google the translation to this shit is crazy, bro. I don't know what they saying. Pretty much, she was helping Barcelona, goodness. She was helping Spain defensively. A lot of the teams didn't concede a lot. You know what I'm saying? For all the reasons, the young defender received a wholesale recognition from all her neighbors and friends in the area of Plaza 1st May, a nerve center in the Can Puiggener district on Tuesday evening. A great party with the with her as the protagonist, and also reference for the little ones. Anyway, so they celebrated her on her return, and we got some pictures real quick. Yeah, we got some pictures real quick. I think they honored her with something here. Let me keep going. She was signing some autographs as well. This was this year, homie? I'm not too sure. I'm guessing. I want to know. I feel like that's her mom, but I'm not too sure. More autographs. This is cool. And like I said, just me seeing her, and I was like, oh my goodness. Like, do you know the significance of them celebrating her? Like in her little town, or her town, her country, like, is she like the first baller to ever come out of that geographical region? And then for her to look like me, I'm just like, once again, Cámara, Barcelona Femení center back in the making, 18 years old, born in Sabadell, Spain, and representing a new wave of the Spanish-born black excellence, rising through La Mesa Femenine's blueprint. She's been developing, once again, in Barça B, and we don't know, like I said, this is her first preseason with Barça. Once again, and we want to talk about why the celebration was deep. Here's why that celebration is deeply symbolic. She is one of many of the European 19 champions. She's one of many, right? But she's the one her community chose to uplift, because based upon her geographical location, this is what they did. Her presence carries cultural and collective weight. Her win didn't just represent Spain. It represented black girls, immigrant families, working class zones, and underdog vibration. It says Can Puiggener is historically modest area in Sabadell, not big, but not super big or elite, but real grounded and alive. For a girl like her to rise from there to Barca's elite system and the national team is a miracle in motion. It says it's not just about football, it's community uplift. Its essence being honored locally before the world tries to claim her story. That's sacred. And like I said, let's watch out for her. Let's see if she gets, if she does get to compete with Barca this season, or if not. But she's here. We see you. We recognize you. And I can't wait to see what your blueprint has for us as the collective. Because remember, football heals communities. And look at this girl already doing it. In Spain? Type shit?